Denizens of abundance are definitely not a thing that will be relevant to us today, but we've heard of them a lot. Welcome to the stream. One flower blooms, while thousands more wrinkle. Bones tell no tales, to abundance most fickle, says the world's history as a mirror on the Xian So. The denizens of abundance create poetry and art in the name of their beloved god, spreading the love and kindness of Yaoshi throughout the universe. In the worlds blessed by Yaoshi, the water never runs dry, and creatures are free from the cruel binds of time. Life is free to bloom as it sees fit. In the worlds blessed by Yaoshi, age is but a number, and mortals are not afraid of aging and death. They enjoy their lives to the fullest. Though its denizens come from different worlds, they all tell the same story. Thousands of years ago, war ravaged their lands. The short lives of mortals bred greed and fear, which gave rise to plunder and tyranny. As demons and plagues ran rampant, the very fate of this world and its denizens were at stake in the flames of war, until a kind god descended and planted a flower seed as warm as the sunshine. The moment the seed touched the earth, the whole world was transformed. Parched soil began to heal, and muddy waters became clear. Mortals tortured by wounds and disease were no longer in pain. People's hearts were no longer filled by sorrow. Humankind discarded their blood-stained weapons and began spontaneously praising the blessings from the god of abundance. Certainly there is nothing bad about Yaoshi, the abundance. Yaoshi ended the suffering of these worlds and bestowed upon them mortals' bodies and souls that could withstand the corrosion of time. In return, the denizens of abundance made Yaoshi's name known to the universe to show their gratitude. Rumors started to spread that certain hunters who roam between worlds regard Yaoshi as evil, and their creations are as abominations. The loyal denizens of abundance will not tolerate such blatant blasphemy. The cursors who slander God will pay. And so there was war between the hunt and the abundance. But that is behind us now, because today we move on from the Xian So. Surely we will never be back. Never be back. Never be back. Never be back. The Astro Express family has news for us. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. What's up? Are we ready to set off to the next stop? We sure are. The warp jump device is all calibrated. But as the express conductor, I have 3 things I wanted to stress before we depart. That's why I'm here for this little express meeting too. Alright, and you know the rules. We'll meet in the parlor car. So we do.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Maybe they will add new trash cans. No. Trash is over.
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
It's rare for the conductor to make an announcement.
Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony! I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with memoria. which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels.
What does that mean? All of the things you just said, Pom Pom.
Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, Conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Where's Rome? Is Earth somewhere in here?
Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom Pom has a favor to ask of everyone.
I'm glad Pom Pom is as confused about Rome as I am.
If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Are we getting new crewmates?
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars.
It was a penal colony. That's why it's Penacony.
During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Who could be this important?
Don't worry, just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Are those important positions that we should still be filling?
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You say that as if March 7th is much of a real name, but go ahead.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
I'm not so sure if no surprises will happen, Mr. Yang. You look relaxed.
Well, adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace broadcast. We are here to bring you the latest news from across the galaxy.
The IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance have renewed their trade agreement, bringing great economic benefits to both parties.
The head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Jones, personally oversaw the excavation of the ancient tomb of Emperor Rupert I. The ruins rank as a Category Omega site on the Potential Disaster Index.
Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Charmony.
The Garden of Recollection has gathered Memoria fragments from the lost world of Moonshield. The precious memories of this world will not be forgotten.
Let's take a closer look at the details. Regarding the IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance, the Xianzhou La Fu has opted to renew the trade agreement.
Yay.
The agreement will help to open up markets and promote cooperation between the two sides in agriculture, industry, medicine, and culture, laying a solid foundation for a free, open, and prosperous business environment.
At the signing of the agreement, friendly talks were held between Madame Yukong, Skyfaring Helmmaster of the La Fu, and a representative of the IPC's Marketing Development Department. The two sides reached a consensus on various issues, including the impact of interstellar security on the free market.
The IPC also expressed their heartfelt concern for the Lawfu regarding the recent invasion by the Antimatter Legion and sent their condolences to the victims.
We are so sorry.
The IPC strongly condemns the barbaric atrocities committed by the Antimatter Legion and conveys the Amber Lord's wish for preservation to all worlds ravaged by that wretched force.
Emperor Rupert I left many horrific relics across the universe, and one of them, the Mechanical Emperor Tomb, has captivated the interests of countless people since its discovery.
The excavation of the tomb is led by the head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Drake One-Armed Jones, with assistance from Genius Society member Screwlum. It is hoped that the excavation of this metallic relic, which holds a Category Omega ranking on the Potential Disaster Index, will finally shed a light on its mysterious nature.
Or potentially release some disaster.
According to records of the Emperor's deeds left behind by the Inorganic Legion, the original purpose of the site was to house the inventions inspired by the imagination of Rupert I.
A spokesperson for the Intelligentsia Guild said, "We have no way of knowing what amazing discoveries Jones will uncover, but we are hopeful that his findings will further our understanding of the Emperor and help save the universe from the horrors that he will bring with him when he returns."
The Interastral Peace broadcast will be covering this story throughout the excavation. Penacony, the planet of festivities, announced that it will invite renowned singer Robin to perform at the Charmony Festival.
Are you repeating?
Once every Amber Era, countless
No, never mind.
followers of the
You're just
Harmony
at the
will
next
attend this
topic now.
long-held tradition of the planet of festivities, and together pray for a brighter and better future for the universe.
Robin is a superstar whose voice is known throughout the cosmos.
Never heard of
She
her.
has been the recipient of many top awards. It is believed that during the celebrations, Robin will sing a hymn for the Eon of the Harmony in the name of the family.
The IPC will broadcast the entire event, sending the sounds of music and good wishes to worlds far and wide. As we all know, the Garden of Recollection has always been committed to the restoration of lost civilizations, igniting the spark of revival across the cosmos.
According to reliable sources, thanks to the efforts of the Memo Keepers, all Memoria fragments of the dead world of Moonshield have been salvaged.
Moonshield was destroyed during an invasion by the Antimatter Legion, but with the combined efforts of the IPC and the Garden of Remembrance, the collection of information about the fallen world was recently declared a success. The Memo Keepers planned for it to be reborn in the pristine land of the Remembrance.
Didn't have much of a shield, this
The
Moonshield.
destruction can destroy any material thing, but it can never take away our hope. The IPC will provide whatever support and protection within its means for the long-term development of all civilizations across the universe, including those that have perished.
And this is the end of our broadcast. Please tune in for our next episode. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you for broadcasting. Peaceful prime time. This has been here for a while.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush.
Of course, I'm the mature adult type.
A punchline with a straight face. I suppose that's your specialty.
It is.
But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone, just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
Let's vacate. Nobody else in here? Let's move on then. Chunky drops.
Ah, I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the Express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony.
Well, you had a lot of time last planet, so I guess that's fine. I respect your decision. Rest well.
Thank you. It's reassuring to know we're on a similar wavelength. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in.
I predict issues at the hotel check-in. I see ghost photos and cake.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring?
Take me.
You won't fit in the suitcase. Can't you walk? Maybe I should bring some novels or comic books. At least then I won't be too bored while staying in the hotel room. But these books are so heavy. Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Aw, this is hard.
I think the pom-pom toy would also be too big to bring though. I mean, it's about as big as me, if not bigger. Can we bring chunky chops? Oh no, more news.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The Express is about to make the jump! The Express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
Hold on to what?
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not another one.
And then nothing was fine.
Come with me.
Who are you? What is this place? Where are we going? I want to ask all three, but...
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. A dreamscape.
I guess that answers that. She did answer all three.
Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss.
But I will not forget.
Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long. So, come with me. I'll take you home. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Well, I'll look around. What a nice bubble bath. Your tea is defying gravity. Art. Making a breakthrough. Bird. More bird. Oh, you want me to go there, so no.
I'm not there. Turn back.
How about no? How about yes? Is this the 1970s? Yes. Whales, dolphins, possibly both.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want.
I'll call you... things. That's not how doors work. Doors have reworked. That's awfully complicated.
Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape while you can still remember. This is... no way.
Did you take apart my train and rebuild it as a building?
This way?
How about that way? Not that way. Where are we? When are we?
After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Why not?
Why not?
Oh,
We're
gripping.
almost there. Can you still walk?
Now I am become Trailblaze, the perambulator of walls. I feel a bit faint.
You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop, don't turn back, don't look down. Or up, for that matter.
Do directions even matter anymore?
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
Goodbye.
These voices... They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
We know one of you.
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Well, I guess in the last conversation we also knew one of the two. How about here? No, we know neither of these two.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
Ah, you are Robin then, little sister.
But if I can't sing, what meaning does the stage have?
Lee is certainly enjoying her stay on. Are we on Penacony yet? We are certainly somewhere. Well, we know neither of these two.
Memo Keeper, do you think you can just leave?
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
Goodbye. Better find everybody. I think so. This is entirely fine. Still fine.
We're here.
Where?
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you.
Go ahead. I'll forget though.
You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before?
Well, in one way or two ways, yes. But realistically, no. What do you mean?
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters.
Oh, I love reacting spontaneously.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
Are these questions important? If it means losing them, I would.
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never want to live in a dream.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me?
I seem to remember you from somewhere.
I understand.
Like 2 different games.
How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells.
Will we meet again?
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white.
But all your beautiful purple.
But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
I dreamt I was slashed by someone with a blade.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the Express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here.
I wonder if there will ever be a planet where we take Pom Pom.
Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
So I think I should be less vague. Acheron is this game's version of Raiden May or Raiden A. Leaving us once again with just Kiana being weirdly absent.
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now?
Ready to go.
Penacony, the planet of festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
Matches Kiana? I don't see how.
We're here at last! The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Being childish, I guess. But no, I meant in the sense of intentionally being ported over from a different game as a reference. Thankfully they didn't.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here.
We're gonna meet them all.
Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Orb.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Hey, I dreamt of you. It's the child from the dream. Do you work at this hotel?
I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
You look playable. He is. He very much is.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable holiday. Should you need assistance with...
I hear this hotel is pretty unique.
Yeah, it is. The Reverie does not only provide accommodation for its guests, it is also connected to both Penacony's reality and dreamscape. Guests from all over the cosmos come here to immerse themselves in a marvelous, dreamy journey.
Aren't dreams fake?
A good question. Maybe not all dreams are false. Well, at least the ones in Penacony aren't. Or perhaps should I say they are... another reality?
Won't I get tired out from all that dreaming?
The hotel's dream pool provides a comfortable dream experience, so don't you worry about that.
How is it working here?
Are you asking me? Well, it's not too bad. Many guests come and go, and I get to hear all about their adventures. You'll know what I mean when you enter a dream. Penacony will not disappoint.
So Penacony is...
Yes, this hotel is Penacony in real life, and the Penacony in the dream is a place where miracles are born. A land of lavish joy, a grand banquet where the curtains never fall. It's hard to describe its magnificence in words. In any case, you will surely be awed.
I hear the family held a grand event.
Ah, you are well informed indeed. It is an opportunity provided by the family, and a tradition on the planet of festivities. Everyone gathers in the hall, reveling in merriment, pursuing opportunities, staking all they have on one desperate gamble. And finally, their dreams become reality. May you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.
Let's hope it will be
What's
pleasant.
the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
Yes. That's how it goes around here. What's with those antennae on your head, children?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
That's bad.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, 4 platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Ah yes, I'm Mr. Dan Hung, reporting for duty.
Dan Hung. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, she hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
She's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for her status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid...
Show architect's lens. No. Profile.
No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, It really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the Watchmaker.
More gems! Although I feel we heard that gem before.
I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for her. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Financially.
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
Something tells me this is no longer a vacation, and we are here for 10 minutes.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow her to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment.
Oh, more people.
The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're...
Hello, friend. How have you been? I sincerely hope you don't mind.
It's fine, I don't mind.
My apologies for any perceived slight. To show my sincerity, I offer you 10,000 credits as a gesture of goodwill.
Yay, change. Then I'll gladly accept it.
That's the spirit. Nothing should come between friends. Tell me, whatever you need, it's on my tab. Please excuse me, I have some matters to attend to, so I must depart. But I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
We made him disappear and got money for it. That's how it should go with every person.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you the singer, Epsilon Superstar? If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties, and sent me here to provide aid.
Your senior, not your big brother or anything. Why does he call you little sister then?
Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation.
You had the thought that Sunday and Robin are birds. Well, they do have wings, and Robin is a bird name.
Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
And there are big birds flying through the background at points.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony.
Oh, Sunday, the true administrator.
I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr... which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally?
I hope we don't run into any more trouble.
How does the saying go? Trouble comes in pairs?
There's also the saying, from misfortune comes bliss.
So, double the bliss for double the misfortune?
Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, your check-in procedure is complete. Please forgive us for any previous inconvenience caused. This is your Dreamscape Pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well as a directory of all the amenities and information you require at the Reverie. It even provides smart assistants. At the same time, it is also Penacony's special, one-of-a-kind souvenir that belongs only to you. You can use the Dreamscape Pass's provided clock-in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream, save your favorite happy bits and create a dreamscape scrapbook that is uniquely yours.
Yay!
Regarding the method of usage, the Dreamscape Pass will guide you through the process.
I look forward to the tutorial.
I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your guest rooms.
All right, let's move out.
Dreamscape Pass. The Dreamscape Scrapbook, received by every guest staying at the Reverie. Once the check-in at the front desk is complete, this program will automatically appear on the guest's communication device. No one knows whether this is an infringement of personal privacy, and no one has ever asked. Luckily, it's safe enough and interesting enough. 2,300,000 5-star reviews. The family guarantees that there are no fake reviews. You received the Dreamscape Pass from the hotel reception. Open it and take a look. The Dreamscape Pass is an application automatically installed on your phones. Click here to open it. Dear Dream Chaser, from the moment you set foot in the Reverie, a splendid and dreamlike journey has already lifted its curtains. It is not easy to put down the hustle and bustle of real life, and extraordinary courage is also needed to make the choice to full-heartedly embrace the dream. We have the confidence to promise that, thanks to the family's most meticulous management, only sweet nectar and melodious tunes await you ahead. We wish for you to leave behind all the worries of your mortal life. Open a bottle of classic Soul Glad and settle down to immerse yourself in the enjoyment of Penacony's dreaming miracle from the family. Dream Advisory! Before you officially enter the dream using the dream pool, please make sure you have already read the Dream Advisory. 1. Maintain a calm mind. Intense emotional fluctuations may cause unexpected sensations when entering the dream, such as the sensation of falling, weightlessness, or pain. 2. Please enter the dream lying on your back. Please do not attempt to enter the dream while facing down, kneeling, or other positions. This will minimize the risk of drowning. Thanks. 3rd, please do not ingest any hypnotics beforehand. The dreaming fluid in the dream pool is already a fast-acting sedative and does not need external pharmaceutical assistance. If you cannot enter the dream despite having soaked in the liquid for a long time, please contact the hotel staff. Oh no, we put water in there by accident. Are they drugging us? Yes, they are. Number 4, please do not enter the dream naked. Your initial appearance in the dreamscape is the same as how you entered it. In order to not startle other visitors, please enter the dream only after you have ensured that you are appropriately dressed. 5th, please do not assume the identity of another individual. The family respects every guest's identity and privacy. Please do not impersonate, attack, or defame other guests in the dream. I'm not so sure about the attacking part. Also, we are done now. Can we undress after entering the dream? Yes, that's okay. 6. On behalf of the Oak, Alfalfa, Nightingale, Bloodhound, and Iris families, we wish you happy dreams. Nightingale definitely also a bird. Alfalfa I think might as well. Not so sure about the others. No, alfalfa is also a different animal. Not a bird, I think. Guest notice. Dear Dream Chasers, during this present period, the Reverie Hotel in the Golden Hour Dreamscape is undergoing renovations. If you opt to enter the Golden Hour, you will still wake up in the hotel in the Dreamscape. However, you will be unable to leave the room and cannot use the hotel's regular services. We have designated a temporary process to enter the dream for guests so that you may successfully land in the Golden Hour. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused to your journey in the Dreamscape. Did you mean alpaca? No. Alfalfa are a thing that exists. New handbook page unlocked, the Reverie. More handbook pages will be unlocked as you progress through the Trailblaze mission. Record everything you encounter on these pages. Another thrilling trailblazing Select and record your current feelings on or your opinion about the story. Another thrilling trailblaze expedition is about to begin. The start to this adventure does not take place upon white sheets of snow, nor the imperious heights of the Xianzhou. Aside from the riddle-seeking man and woman, all seem to be well. Speaking of it, it appears no one has asked you a certain question. What kind of trip do you enjoy? Straight toward the local tourist destinations. Thank you for using the recording function of your Dreamscape Pass. In each thrilling journey, you always speed towards the local site with the greatest renown. What a commendable go-getter you are. Traveling with you must be an experience full of adventures and excitement. Though, come to think of it, your role might then clash with March 7th. Maybe you should reconsider your personal purpose and make yourself a woman that offers novelty as their worth. You can decorate the pages of your handbook with collected stickers. During your exploration of Penacony, you will come across various stickers for your collection. Use these stickers to decorate your Dreamscape Pass handbook pages. I am glad I can put this guy on my book. A silent bird remains free, for it can at least still fly. Robin. The beginning of someone's cycle marks the end of another person's. Sunday. No world is born prosperous, just like we are all born with nothing to our name. Victorine. While in Penacony, you can use the shortcut button to open your Dreamscape Pass, while in other worlds you will need to use the Dreamscape Pass item in your inventory to open it. You can get stickers by exploring the world, completing missions, and participating in happenings in the world. Use your stickers collection to decorate your scrapbook and boost its completion progress. Once you have collected the required number of stickers, you may claim progress rewards on the collection page. Great.
You can actually book a stay on credit.
I'll find out myself.
Dream World! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Never get enough sleep at this rate.
Part of me wants to take out my pig.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Yes, it's very big. Good luck if your room is very high up. Then again, being very high up might also be very far down. Who can really say? The VIP launch.
Us people from planet Screwlup never brag.
We're finally here. first and put down our bags.
To be fair, it was a prison. You are not wrong.
Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that Lawfu Stellaron matter, I told Pom-Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second.
Well, you were bored about the idea of this whole thing, so I'm glad you are excited now.
Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then?
No, me as well. I too just found out about the invite thingy.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
The decor in here is a little, loud for my tastes. So this is how Astral High Society does things, huh? They say he's a historically important figure in Penacony, and tales of his life have been handed down over generations. Such tales encourage believers to come to the planet of festivities to pursue their dreams. He's an interesting fellow, that's for sure, and his legacy still has the power to draw people in. But how and why he's involved with that invite, and why his name popped up in the encrypted message allegedly sent by a nameless, I've got no leads for now.
About the family.
The family believes in the harmony, and their altruism is well known across the stars, a trait that is intimately tied to Penacony's stability and prosperity. But some factions have always been wary of the family, suspecting that their benevolence and eloquence belie an ulterior motive. So far, it seems to me that the family treats their guests with courtesy, so I don't think we need to worry about that for now.
About the dream journey.
The dream Penacony is divided into 12 moments. Personally, I'm interested in the moment of soul. It's a visual dreamscape steeped in Penacony's history and civilization. Penacony's Grand Museum, the Primal Waking Library, the Paperfold Academy. The pasts that we chase may be stored in these places. Past the guest room's dream pool is the real Penacony. Let's get ready to move out. Pleasant dreams.
What's wrong? Not turning in? Can't find your room? Or do you have something on your mind?
Same questions.
One can't discuss the planet of festivities without mentioning the Watchmaker. Penacony's household name and figure. Fortune, fame, status. He built everyone's futures with his bare hands and became the symbol of dreams.
So he became the dream maker.
But the veracity of these stories remains untraceable. Many have their own opinions on the Watchmaker's origin and past, and there are even some who suspect he's a conceptual construct of the family. For now, I do not think this invite is linked to the Watchmaker. His legacy, it sounds more like a marketing hook to drum up more traffic, if nothing else. An IPC ambassador who knows more than he lets on. A silver-tongued businessman. A flamboyant and debonair aristocrat. He could be all of them. My instincts tell me he's much more than meets the eye.
Okay, not the same questions. Welt talked about the family. She's talking about Adventurine.
Before the dust settles, we should maintain amicable relations with all camps, while keeping our guards up. The Dream Penacony is divided into 12 individual dreamscapes. I've heard that the destinations vary for different people when they first enter the dream. As for me, I look forward to the moment of scorched sand. Its wild winds, taverns, and festive choices have more of a nameless trailblaze vibe. The moment of morning dew is also a decent choice. I can use that chance to visit the family.
Soulglad trademark. Festival auditions. Scorched Sand venue. Such festive choices.
You must be exhausted from everything that's happened so far. Even if you're trailblazing, you mustn't forget to relax. Good night, and sweet dreams.
Where's March 7th? Has she returned to her room already?
You say you don't see a single watch here. Well, this little guy is definitely a watch. Recipe is improvised based on the famous Galaxy Rangers recipe. Rum, soda, lime, mint, and a touch of sugar, and you will get the unique mix Galactic Voyager Mojito. Sounds good. I had a feeling you would enjoy it. See, you are not quite accustomed to this place. Are you new to Penacony? If you are not in a rush to enter the dream world, please feel free to frequent here. This small bar has a huge stage. With so many customers here, this place is a vast repository of information and a fertile ground for stories. If you have questions or are seeking information, please come here and order a drink. A drink for a story. I guarantee my stories will satisfy your curiosity. Mojito, you believe. Spanish, yes. I think you are correct. And of course, if you have splendid stories to exchange for drinks, I'd be delightful to hear them. Here, this is on the house. Don't forget to come here often. Pika White Grape Soda. Produce increases all allies' burn resistance. The soda is made of fermented white grapes. Tastes both sour and bitter. It serves as an exceptionally revitalizing remedy for summer heat, and consuming it often results in sneezing and runny nose. According to those who have tasted it, it feels like a cold hand pressed against the back of your neck. Pika, pika, achoo! Not a reference at all. And some Soul Glad. Upon use, increases all allies' attack by 10% plus 120 attack for the next battle. When it comes to Soul Glad, the term classic represents the best. Despite attempts to modify the formula 3 times, the company was compelled to return to the original recipe due to complaints from dissatisfied customers. Our double-blind test showed that over 70% of customers failed to discern the difference between the new formula and the original one. So, March
Why
where?
isn't there a sugar-free Soul Glad option?
No. Why is he so lonely? When your gaze falls on the piano, the first thing that captures your attention is a pair of hands. Well maintained and adorned with slender knuckles, they flutter and leap, creating waves of black and white. The waves carry intermittent whispers, and you observe the grey notes submerging in the water, lonesomely yet elegantly. Deeply captivated, you follow the notes deeper and deeper. Finally, you look up and catch a glimpse of the pianist himself. His neck is bowed, his head swaying as if he has entered a trance, rooted to the keys with only his hands. I like this corner image of hands clapping. And so you continue to chase after his musical notes. Together you traverse the darkness at the bottom of the lake, the deep blue of the eternal night and the cold white of the lonesome moon. Before you know it, the music reaches its conclusion. Abruptly you awaken, leaving the notes and their creator to continue their eternal journey. Feel like I could get very lost here, if I so wanted to.
I'm sure I put it in my pocket.
Rest in peace, that guy.
Hey, is that who I think it is?
Yes, it's me. I'm very popular. My name is Dan Hang. Chief Dream Nurse. Identity confirmed, esteemed guest. Welcome to Penacony, esteemed guest. We wish you a pleasant day and Penacony, esteemed guest. I'm Giovanna, the Chief Dream Nurse. If you require any assistance, please don't hesitate to approach me. I do need your assistance. What does a Dream Nurse do? Dream refers to the process of entering the dreamscape. Each room is equipped with a specialized dream pool to guide our esteemed guests into the dreamscape. The family offers the most secure authorized service along with a flawless dream experience. So, are there unauthorized services? Well, recently a blue-haired merchant has been selling a new type of affordable and reliable dreaming devices. Boy, do I like blue-haired merchants. So he's here, huh? Over 10 individuals have fallen victim to this scam. The hounds are investigating, but the suspect remains at large. Please do not trust any unauthorized streaming devices such as the Quantum Shuttle or the Sweet Dream Drink. Since the dream structure within Penacony is complex, unauthorized entries may lead to unpredictable consequences. Each year we rescue nearly 100 stowaways, and the cost of their treatment are not covered by insurance. You didn't catch this one. Nobody will ever catch him. Is this device safe enough? Please feel assured, the family offers the most secure authorized services along with a flawless dreaming experience. During your dive, a nurse will attend to your physical body in reality. If you experience any discomfort such as dizziness, nausea or vomiting, please leave the dreamscape and seek assistance from your nurse. We have prepared a comprehensive emergency plan to handle various situations, ensuring that you can fully enjoy your dream time. However, upon waking up from a dream, please remember that you are back in reality. I will try.
Still got so much stuff to do.
Giovanna's work diary. Sorry for stealing your diary. I hope you don't need that.
Whoa, what a big bathtub!
Can't sleep from all the excitement, huh? I can't wait to experience the dream world.
Where are you thinking of going?
The moment of dusk, obviously. How can you not visit the shopping paradise when you're at the resort of all resorts? I'm all ready to fill my bags to the brim. After doing my shopping, I'll get all dolled up in an evening gown to attend Miss Robin's show at Penacony Grand Theater.
What a vapor-wavy background. Yes, it's very nice. I think it was a little bit broken the last time we saw it during the dream with Acheron. Entering with no permission. Well, we are friends. Surely nothing bad could happen. About Robin.
You know, it's weird. Welt noticed it too, about how Miss Robin's voice sounded somewhat weary. I can't quite put my finger on it. But it was different than usual?
Are Robin's songbirds? Probably, yes.
Could she be tired out from her cosmic concert tour? Insisting on performing under such circumstances. Miss Robin is a superstar among celebrities!
About the event.
Here I was thinking of some good old relaxation. But nope. This event is a wild ride. The various factions deciphering the riddle, a power struggle of past legacies. It feels like we're in a live-action detective saga. Who knows? Maybe we'll even witness classic scenarios like family feuds, tragic losses, worlds torn apart, espionage situations, rivers running red with blood. Stuff like that. This is simply too thrilling.
Much you're already dreaming. You've got quite the active imagination.
Just kidding. How could that be possible? Don't worry. Welt and Himeko will have our backs if things go wrong. Let's just make the most of it all while we're here.
And she kicked me out.
Odd. Why is my room door open?
The reason might be because there's someone inside. That is certainly not worrying.
Seems the older I get, the harder it is to fall asleep.
He's...
How fortuitous. We meet again.
Adventurine, I know I said we are friends, but this is going too quick. What are you doing here?
Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be your room now, but half a system hour ago, it was still mine. A lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well.
Wouldn't you have just given me Danhang's room? But it doesn't matter. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that tone.
Too bad.
Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket into the reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right?
What do you want to talk about?
Cutting to the chase. I like that. Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. The family's eyes are everywhere, but you get the drift. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards, as well as the preservation's protection. It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, you really don't wish to use it. Or, you don't want to be rid of it. Why not use it to etch your name across the stars? The power that men both fear and desire is right in the palms of your hands. Miss Stellaron, have I hit the nail on the head?
I'm warning you. You need to leave now.
Warning me? Oh, you're too funny.
I have a baseball bat. I'm not joking.
You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end, so I hope that friends don't let me down. '"
You should really be going.
I already said there's no rush to give me an answer. Because no matter what happens, the outcome will remain the same. Oh yes, before I go, let's play another game. A simple game to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. It'll help me get a better grasp on your personality and the way you do things. Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to reveal the answer. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine, because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there.
Huh?
What are you doing in my room?
Who does this room belong to? Also, where did you get your glasses from suddenly? Should all three of us just share this room? It's becoming that complicated.
Well played, friend. You haven't been in Penacony long, but you already know how to rope people into your cause.
This hotel might be overbooked, not wrong.
Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of unsavory characters. Don't forget to stay on your toes. Like, keeping your door closed.
You won't trust being a kilometer close to that guy, yes? Same.
I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Or as long as I don't see you, it will be pleasant. We met somewhere.
Why haven't you left?
This is my room?
This is my room.
Our room.
I jest. Take it easy. This is indeed your room. I was just passing by.
And if she speaks in red, then it's the truth. Huh?
I'm trying to find my own room too, and I heard a commotion here. So I came to take a look. Luckily your door was open, or could have gotten dangerous. That man looked like he was up to no good.
I have a strange feeling about this.
Anyway, as long as you're all right. I should return to my room too. But before I go, can I ask you a question? You may think it's somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. But I wish to know, have we met somewhere before?
What? Deja vu?
Is that so? I haven't been able to shake off this familiar feeling since just now. Maybe this is what they call deja vu. Or it could purely be serendipity. This is your name, isn't it? Pleased to meet you.
I'm that famous now?
You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but it's not so bad that I can't remember details from just minutes ago. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. I doubt we'll meet again.
I think you might be wrong about that.
Lastly, a gentle reminder. There are people who possess unwavering resolution and faith, even unto death, and they do not wield such conviction for good. And on that man's face I see such a similar expression. One who wears a blade must use it to cut eventually. And when a gambler has nothing to lose on the table, he will surely go for broke and bet it all on a final hand. That is all I can say. I thought you should know all this before making a choice. Goodbye.
Acheron left. Strange. I can't shake off this odd feeling I have. Forget it. It's taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
It didn't take long for a reunion.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby? All these hallways really look the same to me.
You show Acheron the way. She thanks you again and again.
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Oh, we kept his token. A token of the Interastral Peace Corporation. You remember the envoy played a little trick with it. And we got an Acheron sticker. Destiny is like a thread, and it must be snapped when necessary. New content unlocked in the Dreamscape Pass. I obtained a sticker. Wow, are you gonna... Perfect. Lustprinzip. German. Oh, cast away all pain. Once you fall asleep, it is time to join the endless carnival. What is the most precious moment in life? Listening to music when enjoying Soul Glad, of course. This device right here lets you enjoy both.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest. Very soon, all your dreams will leap forth before you.
An internal hotel phone. You can request various services from the hotel staff. Apparently certain high-paying customers can receive their own personal lines and can call up half a dozen servants with just a twitch of their finger. It does indeed stare into my soul.
Close your eyes and let happy memories surge forth.
Well, thermostats are fitted in the hotel rooms as standard. Their flames can be switched to absorb or release heat, heating or cooling the room. Let's enter Ye Dream. Dream.
The boundary between reality and dream will cease to exist.
You approach the dream pool and hear the sweet voice of a female singer coming from all around the room, fragrance permeating the air. Together, these two elements envelop you in their embrace. The scent is sweet, profound, and luxurious, reminiscent of ripened fruits and a distant ocean painted by the hues of a setting sun. Perhaps it's time to enter the dream. Lie down in the dream pool. You curl your body, lying down in the center of the dream pool. The icy liquid rises above your waist. A gentle female voice continues to whisper in your ear, accompanied by the tolling of evening bells. The wild wind rustles through the barren plains, while nightingales, seagulls, swans, and ravens add their symphony to the choir. Pendulum swings, you wonder what dream you will delve into and slowly drift into drowsiness.
Please relax. Feel the ebb and flow of your body. Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a dreamland.
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome bust of yours?
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16 seconds. You better have solved the mystery of Akavili's fall. Otherwise, I suggest not tangling with the Nameless.
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
I do in fact not believe you.
Clamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, the Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs, and your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque. It seems this peacock is short of a feather or two. The family's been rummaging through your things, haven't they?
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some idiot ruined everything.
It's nothing more than a few rocks. Why so serious? Who cares if they're gone?
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're funny, I'll give you that. It appears our erudite friend has done his homework.
It's my job. How would a gambler wrest Penacony back from the IPC otherwise?
Don't worry, Doctor, I have my ways. The family fears interference from the IPC, hence their constant intervention. Or to play devil's advocate, perhaps Penacony might have always been a ruse under the guise of the Harmony. If you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or maybe they're thinking of pulling off something big during the Charmony Festival. Or someone else made the invite, and they acquiesced to elevating the magnitude of the plan. Well, regardless, be it the family or the Watchmaker's legacy, as long as they're all useful to me.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
Well, no need to expand on that now. It's not yet time to reveal my trump card.
Damned gambler. Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow escape your Sigonian upbringing?
Then, do you trust me?
Who would ever trust you?
That depends on you.
So you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school, and my parents didn't teach me any of that. A pity. They left before they could impart any life lessons.
I did not mean to offend.
None taken. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the Avgens. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, our friends' performances have far exceeded my expectations. Let's see. The Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. The Annihilation Gang, I can't really count on them. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer, and as for the bunch at the tavern... Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself as a Galaxy Ranger. The whole conversation felt off. Help me look into her... Huh?
Goodbye.
Oh, you don't really disdain me that much, do you? Well, seems like I'm on my own again.
Hey, you have a treasure chest in your room. Can I just enter your room uninvited too?
So this is the dreamscape? The atmosphere here creeps me out, and what was that weird noise just now?
Well, feels we are back.
Note?
Watchmaker's advice. The impossible can also happen in dreams. Find it, and then you shall be granted an audience.
This way! Can you see me? Over here!
Misha.
Please, come this way!
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Is it coming from the painting?
The door appears unopenable from this side. It's already open, but I wouldn't want to step inside, to be honest.
Ah, you're here. Wonderful. Oh, I thought you wouldn't notice me. Welcome to the Gallery of Thoughts. You can think of this as the entrance to the Golden Hour. I'm here to provide guidance to our guests.
We meet again.
Huh? You remember me? I'm so glad. This is a temporary interchange, so it looks a little rundown. The Reverie in the Dreamscape is currently undergoing a revamp. I apologize for any unpleasantness in your stay. But if you enter the Golden Hour, I'm sure all your troubles will dissipate in an instant.
What happened to the Reverie?
Oh, you're asking about the Reverie in the Dreamscape, right? I'm not sure exactly either. I'm sorry.
What is the Golden Hour?
You've perhaps read about it in your Dreamscape
Yes.
Pass, but I can explain it one more time. Golden Hour is one of the 12 dreamscapes in Penacony, and its time coincides with midnight. Here, the dream's time is forever stuck in the moment before midnight. Tomorrow will not come, and this night of revelry will never end. But that doesn't mean that time is stopped in the dream. To avoid any physical or mental burden on guests, time in the dream has been synced with realities, so don't worry.
I just picked up a note.
Note? Did you find it in the room? It wasn't trash left behind by the previous guest, was it? It was my mistake. I failed to tidy up properly and caused an inconvenience for you. I'm truly sorry.
How do I get to the Golden Hour?
You just go right through that door to reach Golden Hour. I wish you an unforgettable dream.
Have you upgraded your PC? Notice the graphics are quite high. Yes, some months ago. I'm glad you noticed. This should be max settings. Just
Behind this door is the real Penacony. I'm looking forward to it.
Just making sure. It took you a bit, yes. I think entering Fontaine in Genshin was one of the first things we did on my new PC.
What's that? What happened?
What?
Are you alright?
Always dreaming of falling, huh? Think I'm hallucinating.
That's a normal reaction for first-time visitors to the dreamscape.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Leave it to me.
Robin gives a slight nod to her brother. So they are siblings, I guess. Then locks her emerald gaze with yours. She smiles, and you see ripples shimmering in the depths of her lake green eyes, followed by a mighty vortex emerging from the depths of the pool. Your vision dims as your body dissolves, becoming one with the fluidity of the time-space. You resonate with and become attuned to the serene fusion of frequencies, your heart drums leading this symphony.
Don't worry, just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time. Inhale. Now exhale.
They chant. Instinct compels. The stagnant fluid in your chest begins to flow again. A gentle warmth emanates from within, saturating every inch of your being. Your melodies slow down, fade away like a lullaby. A seven-colored illusion delicately caresses the top of your head and closes your eyes. Its movements tender and compassionate. You feel contentment and drift into a deep slumber. These lines felt like a joke in the wardrobe. Now they don't feel like a joke anymore. Foreshadowing. You open your eyes and feel a vitality like no other. The difficulty you were experiencing a moment earlier feels like a distant memory.
You should be feeling fully in control now. Welcome to Penacony.
Did you just brainwash me?
I merely changed your state of mind for you to feel more at ease.
So yes, you did brainwash me.
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by Memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. It's like learning to swim. It's easy to sink at first when you aren't accustomed to the water, but once you get the hang of it, you can float and swim on the surface effortlessly.
This is deep.
Indeed. But still, we don't really have an in-depth understanding of the Memoria. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the Memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world to understand how the dream world works. Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take our leave. Have a blast!
Thanks for being tutorials. Awesome! We can send messages, even in a dream. You there yet? I'm there now. Yay! I just got in touch with Himeko and Mr. Yang. They all went to different dreamscapes. I'm at the moment of task. I'm planning to check out the auction. It's gonna be a pain to meet up again, so why don't we split up for now? You at the Golden Hour? I heard the Dreamscape sales store there is super famous. Can you please check it out for me? Pretty please. If it's really fun, then I'll head over there next.
The Dreamscape sales store. Should I visit it? This place is bustling. There are so many people living in the Dreamscape.
Realitätsprinzip. Bid farewell to all rules. Once you fall asleep, you no longer need them. Reality principle.
Nice.
Trailblazer in Dreamscape. Handbook pages have been unlocked. What stands before you, big squanderer, is the Golden Hour. Penacony's pulsating heart. Tell me, what are your first impressions of this city? I fell in love at first sight. It's love at first sight between you and the Golden Hour. Who wouldn't fall in love with a place like that? Most people feel as you do, which is how Penacony managed to draw so many dream chasers. Forget all the troubles that have ever ailed you and enjoy the charms of this city of festivities to its full. Though, do remember to keep some wits about you, lest the city swallows you all. Classic Soul Glad. You don't feel anything with the first sip, but 5 minutes later, you'd have downed 3 bottles. Well, that's a clock. We're going this way. Dreamscape specialty, guaranteed genuine, off your money back, or your money back. Same things as elsewhere. I broke it. Beastar, animal lover. Little Arctic bear cub watches you with its head tilted, flapping its semicircular ears. You're certain no one can ever resist a cute fluffy critter, not to mention that it's waving cute little stumpy arms at you as if to ask for a little bear hug. How could you say no? Hang on, something isn't right. You only just realized something isn't right? Have you recovered yet from the rashness of your blind impulse? Didn't you notice that this whole time, the sign hanging over the creature doesn't say Arctic bear cub at all? Take a deep breath and don't get excited. At least they aren't angry right now, and you still have plenty of time to think about mitigation strategies. Explain what you just did. Seeing as they have chosen to display themselves as an Arctic bear cub, it's not technically wrong to use a corresponding method of petting. Therefore, you decide to... Maybe we should just scuttle. What is life, if one can't dream with reckless abandon? Before you even request a withdrawal, money bursts from the machine. Do not try this at home. Ordinary national economies. Hats! This is an appearance adjustment shop that allows you to tweak your looks any way you want, just like at the beginning of certain games. Only effective in a dream, of course. But I can't! To ensure you don't feel disappointed in your looks when you return to reality, we have kindly turned off the appearance adjustment function. No character customization in this game. Boy, there's a lot of things to look around, huh? OT Mall. Miser in the den. A spendthrift in the wen.
Wait, did that billboard just move?
What's special about Soulglad? Whoever answers correctly will get Soulglad for free. I can't go about my day without drinking it. Well said. You're clearly a loyal fan of Soulglad. Here's your Soulglad. We are glad. We are always treating our loyal customers well. Sales rep. Consumerism will always find a way to override your rationality. This is the worst way of advertising I've ever seen. Mr. Herring rides the wave with your taste buds. Come on and try Mr. Herring's lemon tarts. It seems kind of weird. Are you bothered by the herring in the picture? Fret not, we've stopped using it a long time ago. If you're interested in trying our products, you can go visit the grocery store in your neighborhood. I can't hit that one, why? There we go. Check out this dress, babe. Dreamscape tourist something.
According to the map, this is the Dreamscape sales store. Is that a giant eyeball?
That is a giant eyeball.
Trailblazers from the astral experience. Welcome to Dreamscape Sales Store.
How do you know who I am?
It's the magic of psychoanalysis, madam. Dr. Edward is happy to assist you. Here's where you get to experience all sorts of fascinating dreamscapes. From the top-notch productions of Glock Studios to private donations. We have it all. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first visit to Penacony, isn't it?
Yes.
Please be rest assured that Dr. Edward will provide the best service you can find in helping you purchase your first dreamscape and indulge in an exclusive and marvelous dreamland journey.
He is very good at staring at our souls. Or through them.
And that's the end of my analysis. I'm sure you'll be a fan of this dream bubble. It's a contribution from an anonymous donor. It is said to contain the memory of the fallen Eon Nakavili. I can assure you that this dream bubble is perfect for you.
How many credits do I have to pay?
Dr. Ed promises to let every new customer enjoy their first dream bubble for free. Well, let's begin. Please close your eyes and rest your forehead against the dream.
Touch.
Trailblazer from the Astral Express. Do you plead guilty?
Am I Akibili now?
I won't make any explanatory or leading comments on the content of this dream bubble. In the dream bubble, you will be living through another person's past memories. You will experience what the original owner of the memory once experienced. If any details are missing from the dream bubble, your subconscious will make up for it by substituting the missing content with something similar.
The sins you've committed are beyond pardon. But I respect every individual's right to carry out volunteer work. Give this place a thorough cleaning!
I'm listening. Do I have to do the voiceover for Akibili myself?
My apologies. When I received this dream bubble, some of the audio tracks were missing. Perhaps even the memorial is unable to transmit the voice of Akivili. However, I can make some adjustments to the dream bubble to improve your experience. Meaning you can choose anyone's voice for Akivili's. As long as it's a voice you're familiar with, I'll be able to replicate it in your subconscious.
That's quite a convenient feature.
The subconscious has vast potential, madam. Well, please, make a decision. I'll do my best to fulfill your need.
Please give me a silly choice. Let's see who else. Myself in a different gender.
Your voice in a different gender. It's like a challenge. No matter. Dr. Edward will make it happen.
It's our one-time chance to hear the voice of the other main character, possibly.
The replication is complete. Now you can enjoy an enhanced dreamscape experience.
Do you, as well as the other passengers, take responsibility for the following malicious conduct? You rode snowmobiles into the Taikian Stadium and disrupted the match, causing the match to be suspended. Because of you, 20 Trailblazers were forced to repair the severely damaged exterior of the stadium for 3 months without pay. Do you plead guilty to this charge?
Yes, I plead guilty.
You sneaked into the Hayi Zoo and splurged half an Amber Era's crew budget on 250 Nosewalker cubs. You kept them in the restroom, where they were left to breed and multiply uncontrollably, causing other carriages to be filled with sewage.
That's his voice. I had a feeling.
You plead guilty to this charge?
Yes, I plead guilty.
You barged into the kitchen of the dining carriage, claiming that the whole area needed disinfection. This resulted in the loss of 42 crispy, crumbly pom-pom pies. And because you also took the last serving of the express special in the fridge, I was left starving. Do you plead guilty to this charge?
The first one is clearly a result of your own doing, but I do admit to consuming the last serving of the express special.
Ahem! Don't get carried away just yet. This is only the beginning of your list of culinary offenses. There are cases of entire entries disappearing from the Express databank. Plants in the parlor car being watered with Soul Glad. Disrupting the conductor's rest with noise. And a break-in to the conductor's exclusive snack vault.
This trailblazing expedition of yours is indeed an elating one.
Perhaps it is. But I won't make any explanatory or leading comments on the content of this dream bubble.
And that's not even half the list. There are a total of 46 cases of malicious conduct. Do you admit to being the culprit in every case?
Sorry. I am indeed the worst nameless in the universe.
No, you are not.
Could there be anyone worse than me?
Of course there is!
Who?
That guy who blew up the train into 2 pieces!
That's all for the content of this dream bubble. How was your experience?
Confusing. What do all these have to do with Akivili?
This dream bubble aligns with what you desire in your subconscious. If you're interested in experiencing the dream bubble again, you can purchase it with credits.
So that first dream bubble for free was just a sales pitch, huh?
This dream bubble is indeed pricey. Still, please give it some consideration. When are you going to buy it?
I'll buy it. It's expensive, but I'm rich. I'm sorry. I truly am the worst nameless in the world.
Thank you. Hope to see you next time. Oh, right. As this is your first time using the dream bubble, here's a sticker for you. You can use it to decorate your dreamscape pass and commemorate your unique trip to Penacony.
I was hoping I would find some clues about the nameless up here. Well, can't expect it to be that easy.
She went that way. Get her!
What's going on? What's all the commotion about?
Dreamscape Sales Store. This represents a way to make money by doing nothing. Nameless Dream Bubble. They have died. They still live. Commotion.
Watch your step now.
Don't even think about running away. You stowaway.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
What happened? Who are you?
Hey, look! She has an accomplice.
Well, that happened. Wait.
Ah, good work. Now we can nab them both in one go.
No. Wait.
Practice is over.
Dream Jolt Troops Bubble Hound. Penacony service machinery that got out of control due to the emotional interference in a dreamscape. Originally a delivery robot of Soul Glad, it is still dispensing sweetness after losing control, inviting everyone to taste this delicacy. Dream Jolt Troops Mr. Dome Screen. Penacony's service machinery that got out of control due to the emotional interference in a dreamscape. Originally an entertainer in TV shows, it is still portraying its ever-changing roles after losing control and continues to bring surprises or scares to the audience. Fighting is not allowed. Too bad.
Swords descend!
Time to go on the offensive.
specimen sighted. Preparing for... I need to be brave.
Commencing annihilation. Stay back, Clara.
TV is bad for you. As is Soulglad.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Not many more.
To the finish.
Time for something savory.
I can breathe easy again.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Swamp!
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight! Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Oh good. When these explode into Soulglad, they destroy things around them.
That's enough, boys.
Sir.
What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
Don't entirely sure if you look playable.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
I mean, she looks very playable. That's suspicious for sure.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for all the trouble you went through back there. I'm Gallagher from the Bloodhound family, and those idiots are some young Bloodhounds I've been training. Because of their youth and inexperience, they mistook an honored guest of Penacony for a criminal. This is indeed a regrettable mistake. I'd like to offer my sincerest apology to you on behalf of the Bloodhound family.
What a Bloodhound family.
The Bloodhound family are guards of the Dreamscape. We're in charge of security here, and our duties include arresting people who try to enter our world illegally. We got a tip that some criminals were planning to take advantage of the festivities around the Charmony Festival to sneak into Penacony. Now that the festival is just around the corner, there are likely many shady characters lurking around. Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a stowaway?
Thanks. Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
I owe you a big one. If it hadn't been for you, I might have been taken away by them.
Galactic Baseballer, at your service.
You're funny.
That's my life goal.
By the way, I've just noticed. You're a nameless, right? Is this your first time here on Penacony?
Are the Nameless really that famous?
Interastral Peace broadcast recently did a whole segment about your glorious achievements. I also know that you guys often travel around different places in the cosmos. Did the family invite you here? I'd be happy to show you around. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra. When there are no acting gigs, I work as a guide near Glox Avenue. If you don't mind, I can show you all the exciting things around here. Maybe if I do my job as a guide, people will stop suspecting me.
That's awesome. I happen to need a tour guide.
Glad to hear that. After all, you just did me a huge favor. Over here.
It's not a bad idea to get to know about this place.
This side of paradise, no longer German titles. Imagine a dreamscape where you have total control over yourself. You can obtain every wonder imaginable. Firefly becomes playable one day. You know where your jades will be going next. Yeah, I'm already getting that feeling too. Clearly, they are for Gallagher. Easiest way to commute is to get roaring drunk. You'll be home by the time you're conscious again. That's how it goes, huh?
Watch your step now.
The first stop most people head to as soon as they arrive in the Dreamscape is the OT Mall. The Dreamscape sales stores here is super famous.
Maybe in reality, Firefly is a pet hairy man. Don't forget about that. Character customization. Oh no! But it said that it is against the rule to impersonate other people.
There are also stores that sell luxury goods, apparel, trendy toys, and even cars. As long as you have enough alfalfa coins, you can buy anything you fancy.
Alfalfa again. Also, fancy car is very fancy.
Items purchased in the Dreamscape can also be brought into reality through an extra service. Unfortunately, the transfer of automobiles to the real world is not available at the moment. You can come back for them next time.
Fighting also is. Well, that was the police, I guess.
Just outside the mall is the plaza. Follow me. I'll buy you a nice meal.
Sorry, Firefly, there's so much to look at. So many billboards screaming at me. A compulsive hoarder. The fan's too loud. You're attracted by the low hum of what sounds like a whirring motor, but what you come across is, by the lofty standards of Penacony's guests, a bland-looking Intellitron man. Got to hand it to engines made with old gen tech. Feels very different when it's running, very smooth. Like a Star Whale song, a bit louder than usual, but that's not important. So long as the model's compatible, heat dispersion and noise reduction aren't a problem. Greetings, you've been standing there for a while. Interested in old machines? I've got everything you need, feel free to browse. A dirty computer coated with dust. That's the earliest prototype, barely usable. Can't be found in the market now. It started to be able to crack some special encrypted data. Some man in a flowy white robe wanted to buy it off me, but I refused. A circuit board layered with silicon green rust. This, I remember removing this off some early era game cartridge. Virtual tech didn't exist at the time, so if you wanted to play a game, you'd have to stick this in the game console. There was some physical sword that rolled out and promoted at the same time. A pity no one knows its whereabouts. A bowl of instant noodles. Years past its expiry date. Even if cup noodles are mass-produced with stringent factory standards, they'd still differ depending on their geography and times. Penacony's tastes are mildly sweet, while Bellowborg's are slightly spicier. That's why even everyday goods such as these have collector's value. You've eaten instant noodles before? My taste modules help me analyze this food that organic entities consume. The neurological signals simulated allow me to understand its taste. So yes, I know what instant noodles taste like. Please keep your stereotypical impressions of inorganic life to yourself. Mechanical cube. Tier 4 synthesized material. Okay. Vermogel. Old molar. Serves as the growth rings of inorganic life. Fun times. Firefly can work as a fairy name. Well, she reminds me of someone. Or her dress particularly does. She reminds me of Nahida. Doesn't she? A little bit? With the two things at the back. Also similar, I feel.
Give him a kid's meal.
We're here. Hey, have you ever heard of this saying that goes, in a dream, hunger is the most precious spice?
And that little flower, I think, is also where Nahida has her not vision thingy. I could be wrong.
Well, you can find all kinds of local delicacies here. Clocky pizza, oat cake rolls, alfalfa salad, and the classic Soul Glad. Feel free to pick up anything you like. Today it's my treat.
Thanks, that's very nice of you.
You're welcome.
And also this pattern on her dress is looking similar to Nahida's ultimate dome thingy. But maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Firefly's budget. The meager private funds of Firefly, a new artist of the Iris family. Use it wisely. It's someone else's money after all. This is Penacony's most iconic dish. Take your pick, it's my treat. Dream Cone, 3 flavors. Upon use, increases all allies attack by 60% for the next battle. There's a small chance to select the wrong target when using abilities against enemy targets. What? What does the taste of Sweet Dream resemble? This question lacks a definitive answer, hence Dreamy Cones were introduced with an initial offering of over 20 distinct flavors. However, as time passed, only 3 prominent flavors endured, each representing a popular scenario found in dreams. So the 3 most popular scenarios are memory loss, car crash, and terminal illness. I love these flavors. Oak cake rolls. Legend has it. Oh, wait. On use, increase all allies break effect. Legend has it that poor inhabitants of border planets would add wood chips to their bread to satiate their hunger. Over time, this practice evolved into a peculiar tradition amongst aristocrats, symbolizing a reverence for the humble past. This product features a variety of botanical additives closely resembling an oak branch in the terms of both appearance and composition, and only the most ambitious and determined individuals can consume it. Baumkuchen. Politicians from the oak family take pride in eating it without flinching, or they believe it to be a formidable feat. Potato fries sundae. Grants all allies a random effect from the following for the next battle. Deals 15% more ice damage, increases fire damage resistance, or deals 50% more fire damage and increases ice resistance. Strictly, the potato fry sundae is not merely a food, but a unique culinary experience that can only be realized within a dream world. In this realm, potato fries never go soft because of cooling down, and the ice cream never melts because of warming up. Cold and heat achieve perfect harmony here. Finally, no more upset stomachs. Damn that Sunday guy. This is surely his fault. Clocky pizza, whole. Upon use, increases all allies' speed, but reduces their damage. Resembling a clock, this pizza is precisely divided into 12 equal-sized slices, making it the perfect food for parties with 12 people. What is the meaning behind the unique shape of this food? Some believe it pays homage to a mysterious wealthy individual, while others see it as a reminder to cherish each passing moment. Float disc burger. Max HP of all allies increases by 14% plus and extra blah blah blah. This burger earns its name from the crunchy disc-shaped flaky chip nestled between the buns, and only a few individuals can consume it in a dignified way. In certain taverns, devouring a float disc burger without using your hands has become somewhat of a legendary challenge. What is it that some Halovians always find faulty with its appearance? I could buy everything. But shall I? Do I want to spend all her money? Or do I just want a good-looking pizza?
Are you done ordering? Then I'll pay up. I love their oatcake rolls. I get one from here every day.
Aren't those high in calories?
I won't put on any weight since this is all a dream. Let's walk while we eat. It's time to head to the next stop.
The pizza is good for parties of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 12 people. Sure, we can talk about it like that too.
Give him a kid's meal.
I still gotta get in line in a dream.
This is the luxury store I told you about earlier. If we keep going, we'll reach Glauc's Avenue, which is the road to Golden Hour.
These are hard to hit.
The most luxurious commodities throughout Dreamscape.
Whoa! I'm glad these cars are thin.
Over here! Follow me!
I'm just being distracted by all the sights.
Please come this way. Let me show you something interesting. Look! That's the statue of Clocky, Penacony's famous cartoon character. It's the oldest and most famous animation from Penacony. It follows the adventurous life of Clocky and his friends in the town of Dreamville. To date, over 10,000 episodes have aired.
His character design is a little surrealist.
I guess it's because the animation has a retro style?
Also, that's a lot of episodes.
By the way, do you know that Clocky's design is said to be inspired by none other than the legendary watchmaker?
Is he famous?
I can't believe you haven't heard of him.
I have.
He was a legendary tycoon in the history of Penacony.
the founder of the dreamscape. The man who turned dreams into reality. There are different stories out there about the Watchmaker's origin. Some said he was a traveling merchant from beyond the sky. Some claim that he was exiled to Penacony as a prisoner. And some speculate that he wasn't even a real person, just a symbol. The true story is anyone's guess, but everyone aspires to emulate his success and be the next Watchmaker. As his inspiring story became known across the cosmos, those with a dream flocked to Penacony in droves. They held feast after feast, eventually building the planet of festivities we have today. Everyone in Penacony knows this name. The cartoon character Clocky is portrayed as reckless and full of hot air. But I believe the real Watchmaker was a nameless. After all, creating the dreamscape sounds like just the kind of thing a trailblazer would do. Hold on. If the Watchmaker really was a nameless, wouldn't that make him your predecessor? Would you like to take a picture with him?
I'm allergic to camera lenses. Thanks.
My pleasure. Here, give me your phone.
Something is stuck in your eye. You hear a pitiful cry for help. The cry is coming from Clocky's eyelashes.
Huh? What's that? It looks like there's something on Clocky's face. Help! Help me! Pull me out! Help me!
Eyelashes are begging to be pulled out, which feels a little too much like a dream.
You want a photo with him? Sure. Please give me your phone. I'll take it for you.
Huh? Oh, I need to be more in it. Okay.
Came out great. You're very photogenic.
Should have at least struck a pose, Lee.
Help! Help me! Pull me out, please!
You took a nice pic with Clocky, but the eyelashes are still begging for help.
I really love Clocky.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Eyelashes. Investigate the strange eyelashes. Yank. Hello, bird. After letting out an adorable chirp, the bird flies away. Before it left, it seems to have offered some kind of reward. The main thing is that you need to go to the tree first. There's a lot of trees. Perhaps you can meet with it again there. See just what exactly the nice thing is.
Is there something wrong with Clocky's statue? Why did you suddenly jump just now?
Did you not see that? I can actually jump in this world? Color me surprised. Jump button in this game?
Really? You jumped just now. It was really sudden, too. Well, if you're okay, let's move on to the next stop, which is just a stone's throw away from here. Please follow me.
Origami birds. The origami birds bring branches and precious stones to build the city. However, these mischievous entities often turn into feathers and hide in the various corners among the places they have made. If you see through the birds' mimicry, then please go up and interact with them. The friendly birds will prepare a gift for adventurers who discover them. Some particularly playful birds won't directly admit their failure and require you to peel back their disguise little by little. Observe carefully and try many times to figure out the way to capture them. But the tree... Which tree?
I really love
Checked off the list.
You guessed that extremely strong force of gravity doesn't exist in this dream. Yes. Seems to be so.
My dream is right before my eyes.
Can you see that building in the distance? That's the famous Grand Theater, another great landmark of Penacony.
It looks inviting.
Has a pretty unique shape, doesn't he? In the real world, it was originally the central prison of Astana. The family renovated it in the dreamscape and transformed it into the glorious Penacony Grand Theater.
Looks like a final boss arena.
Since the moment it was built, the Grand Theater has graced the entire dreamscape with its rendition of the Odes of Harmony. During the once-in-an-era Charmony Festival, family members will gather at the theater to welcome the harmonious choir that blesses Penacony with everlasting peace. And here we are, the best viewing spot in all of Golden Hour. Look, there's even a telescope here. When the Charmony Festival arrives, remember to be here early if you want to get a seat.
Does any tree stick out? I don't think so, right?
Next, I'll bring you somewhere you can really have fun.
You peer into the binoculars, but all that meets your gaze is an abyssal darkness. Suddenly an eye opens in the abyss and begins to stare at you. Continue to meet its gaze. If you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you, and if you choose to meet the abyss's gaze. After some time, the eye closes shyly, only darkness remains in the telescope. Focus is adjusted by willpower. Nice dodge. Take talk. Gloomy dream ticker. Take talk, please go chat with another ticker, dear guest. I wanna quit this job now. Take talk, I have to play Clocky day and night, and I don't have any time for myself. I'm so envious of my friends who turned into Dream Joel Troop. At least they can be themselves. Dream ticker. Occasionally you may find malfunctioning dream tickers in Penacony. Interacting with them allows you to enter the Emoscape and repair these poor guys. In the Emoscape, some building blocks are interactable, and you can either drag to move them or click to rotate them. Use these blocks to help Clocky complete the path and collect gears to repair their mines. In addition, there is a movable dream mirror that replaces existing paths. Once a pathway to a gear is complete, Clocky will automatically collect the gear. Collect all the gears to complete the repair. After exiting the Emoscape, you can awaken the repaired dream tickers and receive gifts from them. Minigame? Possibly minigame. Aha. TikTok, Eureka! Since work's making me miserable, I'm just going to quit. TikTok, dear guest, I'm going to escape to other dreamscapes to take a break. Bye! Even through the display windows, you can see the sweetness, smell the softness, and taste the golden hue. An ordinary bakery, yet it is a haven that brings happiness and warmth to everyone's souls.
That place up ahead is Ideen Park. Everything here is themed around Soulglad. It's a little crowded, so make sure you stay close to me.
It's a Soulglad fountain.
This is the largest park in Golden Hour. It represents the soda culture of Penacony. The gigantic soda bottle houses the headquarters of the Soulglad Enterprise. Soulglad is said to have originated from a sweet medicinal syrup popular during the prison era. Invented by a man named Sousa, it was thus called the Sousa Juice. Ideen, an interstellar traveling merchant, saw the potential in the beverage and purchased the formula. Ideon then carbonated the beverage and renamed it Soulglad. He also pioneered the school of thought known as Syrupism, in which he promoted the consumption of Soulglad as a new kind of lifestyle. And just like that, he created a commercial miracle. Did you know? One of the ingredients in the original recipe for Sousa Juice, known as Dreamleaf, has gone extinct. That means the only place you can get a taste of Apocal Soulglad is in Penacony's Dreamscape. Now, this is also the only place where one can fully experience the core values of Syrupism.
She abruptly freezes. In that fleeting moment you notice a cautious shift in the girl's gaze, piercing directly into your brow, or perhaps somewhere behind you. What's up? Firefly returns to her warm and gentle disposition. She saw someone.
Time waits for no one. Let me show you around.
Someone behind me. Guess it wasn't anything. Maybe.
See these musical instruments playing themselves with no human performer in Penacony? Many objects and facilities have gained self-awareness due to the influence of the Memoria. After being tamed by the family, some of them form the Sweet Dreams Troupe to provide entertainment for guests. Be careful, though. Sometimes these animated objects can be affected by dangerous emotions or memories, and, transform into the destructive Dream Jolt Troupe. If you ever run into them, go ask the security guards nearby for help. Nice. Hey, there's a ride attendant over there. Let me get some Ideen tokens for you. With those, you'll be able to try any of the attractions here that you fancy.
Oh, so tell me, do Intellitrons have a natural advantage when doing the popping dance?
Hi there. This is my friend's first visit to Penacony. May I get some Ideen tokens for her?
Of course. Please show me your Dreamscape pass. Name, Here's your Dreamscape Pass and tokens. Be sure to keep a good hold of them. Have a good time!
How many tokens are there?
10! You may now enjoy the attractions in Penacony to the fullest.
Thanks! Let's try out some of the games nearby. Our goal is to use all the tokens.
Let's live it to the fullest.
Let's do it! Let me see, which one should we try first? Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. The Dreamy Slots and Lucky Wheel are pretty straightforward.
Amusement facility. An amusement facility that can be seen anywhere in Ideen Park. Its rules are simple but charming. Countless guests are immersed in it and become completely oblivious to reality. You can use Ideen tokens to play various amusement facilities and have a small chance of winning valuable rewards. Oh no, gambling in a gacha game. I won a super big prize!
Holy moly, it's the grand prize! Today must be your lucky day. Give me that grand prize!
Not so good.
Wow, you won something on your first attempt. Impressive.
Is it not impossible to not win anything?
Not enough credits left? Where do I recharge?
You keep playing. I'll go and get some drinks.
I wanna drink myself. More explosive tomatoes.
What's taking Firefly so long? Huh. She's heading toward the bar.
What do you say? Ready to call it a day? I'm a bit tired too. Let's sit down at the snack bar for a while. Did you have fun? Penacony's golden hour is pretty amazing, isn't it?
You sound a bit sad.
I'm not sad. It's just that this dream is so loving and forgiving. It's vast and deep like an ocean. Even the humblest people can find solace here. I really appreciate your help earlier today. That's why I took the chance to introduce this beautiful place to you. It was willing to accept me, even though I didn't belong here. I've grown very fond of this place. And that makes me want to share it with others.
Are you really a stowaway?
I'm a lawful resident. At least now I am. Hey, could you come closer? Closer, please. I have a question for you.
Thanks for stopping by, Bada. See you next time.
Did you travel here alone?
I am, at least for now.
I see. I'm not sure whether you've realized it or not, but I took you through a very long scenic route and visited all kinds of places just now because... well, someone's been following you. Don't turn around. I'm certain that you're his target. He's been on our tail since we parted ways with Mr. Gallagher.
Does he have blue hair?
I wondered whether he was a friend of yours, but my instincts told me he wasn't. He's about 5 feet, 9 inches tall, give or take. Judging from his strong build, it's clear that he's well trained. He walks in long strides, but his steps are light and barely audible. That way of walking doesn't leave footprints. He looks like a skilled fighter, the covert kind. He has large palms, yet his fingers are slender and nimble. I reckon he has experience using knives, like a short sword or dagger. Do you know anybody like that? A maroon jacket, emerald eyes, dark blue hair. Ah, he's coming our way.
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer girl.
You should at least remember my name.
It's been such a long time, old friend.
It's not been long enough, Sampo.
What a coincidence to run into you here. Oh my, I'm in luck today.
I can't be dreaming, can I?
You're such a hoot, buddy. This is Penacony. Of course you're in a dream. You're surprised to see me? You know, it's thanks to you that I can be here. You helped Urello 6 open up to the outside.
This gentleman is?
A problem.
Oh, Miss March, don't you remember me? After all the favors I did for you all in Bellabog?
You should get your eyes checked. Are you sure March 7th looks like this?
My name is Firefly. I'm a stage performer from the Iris family.
Oh, no wonder. I was just thinking, there's no way Miss March could change her appearance so dramatically in such a short time. It's my pleasure to meet you. My name is Sampo, and I'm an old pal of hers.
Firefly, let's go.
Come on. It's been so long since we last met each other. How can you just walk away like that?
Watch me.
Mr. Sampo, what's the purpose of your visit to Penacony?
My purpose? You're funny. What else can I do in Penacony? Well, I just hang around, daydream, and do the things that anyone on vacation would do. Speaking of which, old pal, since fate brings us here, I'm obliged to give you a tour of this area.
Too late, already had one. Bye.
I've been watching you two for a long time. Miss Firefly does know Penacony well, but when it comes to entertainment for grown-ups, I think I can do much better.
Entertainment for grown-ups?
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
Well, Mr. Sampo.
Anything bothering you, Miss Firefly? Don't worry. This isn't going to involve anything illegal.
You say it like that. I don't believe you. Aiden Park. If you have nothing to do, a short jaunt around the park counts as a form of trail plays too. Dream Peak Call. Peculiarly designed telephone is fixed in place, waiting for curious passerby to pick up its receiver. Ring ring. Good evening, esteemed guest. Would you be interested in making a Dream Peak call today? What's that? A wonderful question. Please allow me to introduce you to the wonders of Dream Peak call, dear new guest. Just insert a small amount of alfalfa credits, and the phone will automatically search your contacts for a sleeping friend and allow you to listen to their dreams. That's... let you know what your friend is dreaming about. Isn't it thrilling and fun? It doesn't sound very ethical, right? The phone suddenly emits a crisp ring, leaving you uncertain whether it is a taunt or a hearty laugh. An ethical partygoer in Penacony, I must admit that your joke is quite refined. Dial the phone call. The Dream Peak Hall connected. You're about to hear Su Shang's dream. Lyceum Abacidary. Abecedary? Then we'll announce the scores for this exam, unannounce the scores and rankings from lowest to highest as usual. 35th place, 36 points. 34th place, blah 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 blah. And so on. 3rd place, Guinaifan, 94 points. 2nd place, Luorcha, 96 points. And the winner is Su Shang, 99 points. The call abruptly ends. It seems Su Shang has awakened from her dream, filled with excitement. I can hardly imagine how disappointed she must feel when she returns to reality. Thank you for using the Dream Peak call service. Please come back next time. Sad Gear, a manifestation of the emotions sad in the dreamscape. It can be used to repair people's emo dial and recover their lost emotions or memories. Sound of Chaos. We got rid of the biggest obstacle. You can listen to it even without a speaker. Stuff is happening around here. Like adult entertainment right here. Whoa.
It takes a long time to reach the other side on foot. How about we just bounce over there using the pinball machine?
Pinball machine? She's not fully acclimated to the dreamscape yet. This could get dangerous.
Dangerous? Miss Firefly, we're in a beautiful dreamland crafted by the family. How could it be dangerous? This is the perfect place to have some thrills. Come on, pal. Show her what you're made of.
Bubble Pinball. More minigames. Click to select the plate. Expand energy to activate the plate. And close the plate to regain energy. When the plate is activated, you can set its rotation direction. Cannot activate any more plates when you do not have enough energy left. Click reset to reset all plates. Create a trajectory that connects the pinball launchers on both sides by activating, closing or rotating the plates. When the trajectory is completed, you can launch the pinball to reach the destination. When you exit the machine, the current plate setup will be saved. I see. That must be hell to be inside.
Is this the lower level of the commercial district?
Bingo! Our destination is right there. Peppy Papeshi Salon.
Introducing the new movable Shadow Sentinel. Give your child the perpetual joy they long for.
This is no ordinary salon. The only guests allowed to enter are the Papeshi people, or those with VIP cards. But then again, nothing is too difficult for Sempo.
Papeshi Club Bouncer. Freeze! Come over here to me. This is a Papeshi only club. Are you a Papeshi? I feel like I am. Ha! First time anyone's tried pulling that one on me. Feet together, back straight. No bending your knees. It's over the height limit by the length of 3 Papeshi canes. And you still dare to say that you are Papeshi? My apologies, but you are not welcome here. Please get out. Let me give you a suggestion. Next time you come here, try squatting down low on the ground and talking to me. Maybe I'll be in a good mood and let you slide. Can I touch the fluff ball on your head? Huh? Did I hear that right? I dare you say that again in front of all the Papeshi people in the Penacony to hear. Of course I will. Alright, rude. Don't forget what you said. Just wait until you are beaten black and blue by Papeshi right hook. No head pats.
You look utterly clueless.
Here we are again, pal!
Huh? Oh, it's you. You here to relax?
Right! I have 2 friends here who want to come with me. Any seats left inside?
How many of you?
Can't you count to 3?
3?
Show me your VIP card.
No problem. Here it is.
I'm talking about your friends. I've already seen yours.
Well, how can my friends have VIP cards when they've only just arrived? Can you make an exception and let them in? I'll provide my VIP card as guarantee that they won't cause any trouble. Okay?
No, I can't break the rules. Please go home if you don't have the card. Well, seems like we can't go in.
What the heck is this?
Just stay cool. Let me think of something. Got it. Okay, so we aren't going in anymore. But could you help me pick up something I left inside? The moment of betrayal. The cloud of doubt. And everlasting hatred. Just mention the clown's items to Miss Thunderbolt. She'll understand what I mean.
Clown.
Just be patient. I'll explain everything when the time comes.
Sure thing. I'll deliver your message to her. Please wait here. Here's the items you asked for. Miss Thunderbolt said these alone wouldn't be enough. She wanted you to have these broken dreams. She said do with them as you see fit.
Miss Thunderbolt is such a thoughtful person. Thank you so much. Now, we're only short of 1 item, which we might be able to find in an arcade machine. Coincidentally, there's one at the salon entrance. Let's get moving. I want to show you something fun.
stuff that I didn't read.
Is that a TV? Why was this TV dumped on the side of the road?
Haha! I'm afraid you're mistaken, Miss Firefly. This is an arcade! This fine machine has a sense of aesthetics worthy of the dreamscape. It's nothing like the techie junk you see around Punk Lord. Hey, how about you try touching it and see what happens?
More minigames? Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Well, I might be totally off base here, but I think there's something fishy with this TV.
What makes you think that?
But it's fine if you want to give it a shot. I trust your judgment.
The two almost synchronously turned their gaze towards you. Perhaps more precisely, it was three of them, including the guy with a trembling, oversized nose and sunglasses on the screen. You know it's time to make a choice, so do you want to take a chance and touch this television to see what intriguing events might unfold? Touch it! Touch it! Touch it! Seems like I am left with no other options. You take a deep breath, close your eyes, muster great courage, and with a resolve as weighty as 3 exclamation marks, you reach out to the suspicious screen before you. And then I walked away. It's morphin' time, Hanu!
Oh my!
Wait, what? Why did you turn into this thing?
Gosh, you guys are tall. Goodness me, you guys are so tall. You desperately want to say this, but somehow you've transformed into a certain cartoon character? Your name is Hanu, a candid and taciturn figure, a lover of your hat and leader of the werewolves from Penacony's famous long-form cartoon Clocky. You are also the mascot of the Bloodhound family. You silently protect the peace of Dreamville. According to your character's traits, you can only make a cool grunting noise as a response right now. Let out a grunt that sounds cool. Make an extremely cool grunt. Man, really, it was so cool.
You look so... cool.
You got swag now, pal.
So, how did she turn into that?
Oh, you don't get it, do you? Well, she was sucked into the TV just now and swapped bodies with Hanu. Hold on, let me take a closer look. Look! The title of this game is Hanu's Adventure. According to the plot synopsis, you have been shrunken down by one of Stone's devices. You will embark on an epic adventure to rescue Dreamville with your miniature body. Now, if you want to return to your normal size, you have to do everything that Hanu has done in the cartoon series. Or you can just touch this TV.
Let out a grunt that sounds cool. You make a cool grunting noise. If you thought about why you'd ever change back if you can keep being this cool.
Ooh, here it says, enter the door to start your adventure. You have to climb inside from there to start your challenge, pal.
We'll cheer you on.
Of course we will. Good luck.
Hanu's Adventure! Clock Studios has designed an arcade game in Penacony's Dreamscape, able to let the guests play the cartoon character Hanu through the Transform device, and experience a miraculous adventure in a corner of the Dreamscape. In the story of Hanu's adventure, he was made smaller by Boss Stone's strange device. He then had to experience a grand adventure with his small body and take back the treasure Boss Stone took from the town. A pair of wolf-like sharp eyes are hidden under Hanu's sunglasses. Use the button to activate this Hanu vision to observe the tools that can be utilized. Try to find the hidden treasure.
Ha ha ha! I finally caught you, you little Hanu! Oh, look how small you've become. You won't be able to escape this time!
Oh, I can turn to normal form in here. And Hanu cannot place cross balloons.
Your way is blocked. How pitiful. There's...
Sorry.
My mouth for revealing my secret.
Too bad I skipped your secret. But figured out your puzzle anyways. So stuffy it here. Are you here to save me? Let out a cool grunt that sounds cool. You let out a cool humph. So cool that the birdie tilts its head at you. Can't talk at all. Forget it. Thank you. I'm leaving now. Hanu's adventure. Use the fantastic rocket built by the origami bird. Hanu can quickly shift between the ends of different rockets to reach places otherwise inaccessible. Powerful. That's the big treasure.
Oh, rat! You foiled my plan again and taken the treasure I worked so hard to snatch away from other people. Fine, I'll admit it. You've rescued Dreamville once again. But you just wait. I'll be back!
You're back. Are you alright?
I'm not sure. Do you have anything to say, Sampa?
Look at that! You did great! This is the proverbial moment of freedom! You have earned it. Now that we've got everything we need, we just need to go into a dream. Just follow me. You're about to experience the real fun.
I feel like we might be experiencing the real fun next time. Because things have certainly not shown any signs of ending anytime soon. Sun's shining down, it's so warm here. What are you doing tunneling into the exhaust pipe? Warm sunshine and the pipe's hot air can heat me right up, Chirp. Forget it, I'm going back to everyone's side to keep warm, Chirp. Okay, I think there's one tree where all of these are going. The way I'm starting to understand this.
This damp will affect my joints.
Oh hey, we went into a full loop. Don't you want a car like that?
Whoa, nice! An Elegantric sports car!
Find yourself standing in front of an ATM that looks somewhat forlorn. While the other machines are busy dispersing alfalfa credits, it stands quietly in its place. Try withdrawing some coins. You hit the buttons following the standard procedure. The ATM trembles vigorously, but something seems to be stuck in its throat, stopping it from spewing anything out. Looks like you won't be getting cash through the conventional way. Oh, do I need to knock it gently, give it a ruthless kick, hit it with a baseball bat? The baseball bat leaves a huge dent in the machine. The alarm sirens blares out for a while before the machine comes to a total halt. The passing pedestrians glance at you disapprovingly. In any case, it seems like there's no way you can get your money now. What else can you do for Mr. ATM? Try stuffing some coins in through the dispenser. You stuff some alfalfa credits into the machine via the dispenser. Clink clank, something clinks all the way down the pipe and lands on the tray of the dispenser. After coughing out several coins, the ATM lets out a sigh of contentment and gets back up and running. Appearance-wise, it is no different from other ATMs. There's nothing special about it, so much so that it is a bit dull. Clock credits. Using cash for transaction is a romantic notion, especially in crime drama. The Wolf of Gauche Avenue. As you near this door, a melody can suddenly be heard from behind it. You instantly feel like you are being blown by the breeze. The air is tinged with a faint burnt scent of coffee, making your mouth salivate. No moral thingy for hitting it. Yeah, that's weird. Float disc burger. You spent the first 5 minutes contemplating how to take the first bite. Ah, we need to go back to the big eyeball. Yeah, that's a good place to start next time, I feel. Because that's a place I can remember and won't accidentally trigger. And also a place where I can just teleport to easily. So let us mark this as our first venture into Penacony. It's certainly the weirdest place we've been in so far. It has a personality. Maybe more than just one personality. Lots of personality. See you next time. Probably very soon. And we keep going with this. Bye bye and sweet dreams.